To be very honest, that man had no business coming back because you heard someone say, can you imagine? You came back to intimidate her. Because hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. If you're new here, please do not forget to subscribe. To my 30 subscribers, thank you for always checking back on me. I would have loved to post the video of what occurred between the lecturer and the students, but knowing YouTube and their rules, that will come off as violence, and I don't want any issues on my channel. But there are bits and clips of this video that we didn't get to see, or that are just coming up now, and I have a very different opinion about this whole issue as regards the matter. And to me, that lecturer was wrong, and it's so unfortunate that he wasn't given any punishment. Instead, he was given recommendation letters for being calm. Now let me go back to the story. So this student was making a video. We all saw her making a video, and the lecturer passed and tapped her. Excuse me. To be very honest, the tap wasn't that serious. Exactly, but the girl felt a bit offended about the tap, and she didn't even say anything until the man had walked past her for some seconds. So she was only speaking to her friend. She wasn't trying to be rude to this man. Everybody's saying this girl is rude, this girl was rude, but this girl was not, because the lecturer was not even seeing her to even see her facial expression or know if she was rude or not. She was just telling her friend, can you imagine? Like, that was literally the only statement that girl made. Can you imagine?
Excuse me. Can you imagine? Just
and then this lecturer, who had walked past her for a few seconds, decided to come back and intimidate her. Yes, I would say that man came back just because he felt like he had more power than her, or because he's a lecturer and she's a student. There is no reason for that man to have come back, but he came back to intimidate the young girl because he heard her say, can you imagine? Now, to be very honest, he had the right to come back. He had the right to ask her to delete the video which he featured in. Yes, it's you have the right to ask somebody, I don't want to be in your phone, I don't want to be in your video, don't capture me, I didn't beg to be captured. He actually could have come back and asked this girl to delete this video or whatever. And if she had refused, why not report her to the school security, take her, just take it up somewhere else instead of going physical on her? Because this man came back and demanded for her phone. In fact, from his own story, he didn't even ask her to delete the video. He demanded for her phone, and when she didn't give him the phone, he decided to grab the phone by force, and this was where the fight started. So yes, a lot of persons have the opinion that she would have given him the phone and later on gone to beg and the rest of it. To be very honest, I'm not here to say the girl is right. For me, the girl was not right, but the lecturer too was wrong, and the lecturer went about the whole situation in a very wrong way, and the lecturer is the reason that issue escalated. Yes, that lecturer, because you being a lecturer, you being the senior one, you being the one who is supposed to be teaching this girl, decided to roll in the mud with her. Because you know that since you're a lecturer, nothing will be done to you. Because tell me why, when he asked for the girl's phone and she refused, you could have noted her name, you could have noted her face, you could have called the school security, you could have done so many other things, but instead he decided to grab the phone by force. That was where he got the matter wrong. Why did you go? So when you're saying the girl beat the lecturer, the girl hit the lecturer, the girl did everything to the lecturer went physical first. The girl wouldn't have touched the lecturer if the lecturer did not attempt to seize her phone. And now if you watch that video, you will see that when he tried to grab the phone, the girl refused to let go of the phone. So he held the phone and held her for so many minutes that even students around were saying things. You could hear. I really wish I can post this video, because I don't know whether a lot of persons saw this, but people around them were like, is it because he's a lecturer? So this is you are assaulting a student. So many comments were being made because this man went physical on this girl first. He held her for minutes. You could see that her dress was a long sleeve dress, and at some point we couldn't see the sleeve, we could only see a short sleeve. Because what happened at this point, this man was looking perfect, his clothes were perfect, he was just holding on to this girl because she refused to drop her phone. He was holding her with the strength of a man, because he was obviously more powerful than that girl. That's why the girl could not even set herself off from his grip. He held her for minutes and minutes and minutes, and students speaking around him could not let him let go of the girl. Everybody around were trying to draw the girl out from this man. It was not possible. Nobody was trying to touch the lecturer because he's the lecturer, of course, but they were trying to see if they can drag this girl away from the man's grip, because this man held on to her so strongly. And then when the girl saw that she could not let herself go from this man's grip, she decided to fight back. She decided to hold him back too. She decided to bite him. She decided to try in her own possible way to get off this man's grip. And that's the video that made it around the internet. First, when I saw that video, I even said this girl is mad, because I can't understand why a student would go this one, a lecturer. But now seeing the whole situation that happened, it was necessary that she did that, else that man could have kept on holding her until he got a hold of her phone. To be very honest, I'm not saying the girl is right, because people will come here now and misinterpret me and say that I'm trying to defend bad behavior and the rest of it. That girl was not right. There are so many other ways she could have also handled it. When he demanded for her phone, she could have given it to him and just, you know, gone to beg him and the rest of it. But that man did not have any reason to try to forcefully drag that phone. And then there are lots of news making that he was so calm, he was so quiet. ASU even wrote him a recommendation letter for being calm in the midst of such situation, a situation that you triggered, a situation that you started. Like, really, to be very honest, that man had no business coming back because you heard someone say, can you imagine? You came back to intimidate her, because she did not budge into your intimidation. And that is it. That girl just did not want to budge into the man's intimidation by demanding her phone. He could have told her to, I don't want to be seen in your video, delete that video. He could have even just said it and left. I'm sure the girl would not use the video for anything. But no, he decided to create a scene. He decided to show his power. And I'm saying this, yes, it seems like a bit off and controversial, but that's the truth. If that man was outside and a random person captured his face in a video, will he go and attack that person? No, it's because he saw that this person is a student and I'm a lecturer, so there is a hierarchy and I have the power. And then you come back, because there is no reason for that man to have come back. He came back because he had an agenda. He came back because he had an agenda. He didn't just come back to tell that lady to not post that video. He came back because he had an agenda, and it escalated the way it escalated. It's a pity. I keep telling people that sometimes in situations you have to choose, you have to check what you have to lose. When you have so much to lose, act like a fool. And that is where I would say that the girl could have just, you know, allowed that man, because she has so much to lose. But from the information we are getting, the girl is very fine. She's okay. Her family is in support of everything that is doing. They are giving her the necessary support. She's not crying and dying. She's not about to lose herself. So she's very, very okay from the information that is making round. I wish her the very best, but I feel that man deserves to be punished. That man, they both deserve to be punished for having that incident in the first place. A lecturer and a student, you're supposed to get query, you're supposed to get suspension, you're supposed, and the girl's exit was so swift. In 2 days you've given a verdict. How? Did you actually call in witness to hear what happened? And she's been expelled already. Fine, you expelled her. So what are you doing to the lecturer who engineered this whole situation? This is my take. I don't know what you have to say about it. But share with me in the comment section. What do you think? Do you think that the man was innocent, is innocent of the whole situation, and does not deserve to be punished? I would like to hear your thoughts on this. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe. Bye.